so today I'm going to just review a little bit about what we've talked about over this last 3 days. We've been talking about circles and circumference and looking at the parts of a circle. And so we really focus on the fact that this line across, that's the diameter, and that's the entire distance across. This radius over here, this is half the distance, and if you can look on my circle, it literally is half of the diameter. And so when we were moving back and forth between diameter and radius and diameter, we had to use this knowledge to get the answer. So if by chance my diameter is 15, and I would need to figure out the radius, I would have to divide by 2. So I would take 15 and divide by 2. And so that would give me 7 and 5/10, and this happens to be meters for my radius, because again, my radius is half of that diameter. Now, if I'm given the radius and I need to find the diameter, I need to go another way across. So if I have 7 here, the other half of that, I would multiply by 2. And that would give me 14 centimeters. So again, to go from diameter to radius, we're dividing by 2. To go from radius to diameter, we're multiplying by 2. Yesterday, what we took a look at was circumference. And so circumference is the entire distance around the outside of the circle. And so the formula that we discovered yesterday was that circumference equals pi times diameter. And so pi is a ratio, and so we use 3.14 to find pi. So when we plug all of these things into, we end up with c equals pi times diameter. And we always need to know our diameter. So if I look over here, I have the diameter, which is the entire distance across. And so 30 is my diameter, that's the entire distance across. So I plug that in. So I use 3.14 and times 30. So I'm going to grab my calculator. And so on my calculator, I type in 3.14 times 30 because that is my diameter. And I end up with 94 and 2/10 inches. And so that's kind of a rough estimate because again, we rounded pi because pi never ends. So we use 3.14 because we can communicate effectively what that is. Now for this one down here, I'm given the radius of 10. My formula says that its circumference equals pi times diameter. So I need the entire distance across. So I need another one of these radiuses. So I'm really going to end up using 20 for my diameter because it's 10 and 10, which makes 20. Still going to need to use that pi value. So 3.14 times 20 gives me 62 and 8/10, and this happens to be in meters. Now, this was a review of what we did this week. We looked at parts of circle and we found circumference. What we're going to be doing today is you are going to be doing a Kahoot challenge against your classmates, and the top 5 from each block will earn 10 house points. My goal is on Wednesday to send out little rewards to my top house point people of the week in the mail, so you guys can open up some little house point treats. As well, today you're doing an assignment. So we've been kind of practicing every day, and now we're going to do an assignment. And so that Google form has the questions embedded right into it. So you don't need your textbook, you don't need a worksheet, you're just going to click on the form and submit. There's multiple choice and then some free answer ones. And so I will grade those all on my own, and then I'll get you guys to put that score into IC. As always, if you have questions or concerns, don't hesitate to reach out, and I hope you guys enjoy your weekend. And I look forward to seeing those Kahoot challenges come in so we can see who could earn some help points. Otherwise, take care. See you guys later. Bye.